This is my true story. I never thought one sentence could destroy a lifetime of love, but it did. They said, you eat, but you don't help, and that broke me. I am a 68-year-old woman, a mother, a grandmother, someone who once mattered. For more than 40 years, I lived for my family. I woke up before sunrise, even when my body ached. I cooked meals with hands that trembled, but never stopped. I washed clothes, cleaned floors, raised children, and kept the house alive when everyone else was too busy chasing their own dreams. I never asked for praise. I never asked for thanks. I thought love was enough, but love slowly disappeared. When my husband was alive, things were different. He respected me. He listened, even when we argued. I knew I was not invisible. After he passed away, the house became quieter. Not peaceful, just empty. My children grew up. They got married. One by one, they moved back into the house with their families. I was happy. I thought, at least I won't be alone. I was wrong. At first. It was small things. No one asked how I was feeling. No one noticed when I skipped meals. No one cared when my knees hurt so badly that I couldn't sleep. Then the words started. You don't do anything all day. You just sit and eat. You're old now. What help can you give? I tried harder. I cooked even when my hands burned. I cleaned even when my back screamed in pain. I stayed quiet because I didn't want to be a burden. But nothing was enough. One evening, I was sitting at the dining table. I had served everyone food. I was the last to sit down. As always, I took only a small portion. My appetite had disappeared long ago. That's when my daughter-in-law laughed and said, she eats, but she doesn't help. Everyone heard it. No one corrected her. No one defended me. They just kept eating. In that moment, something inside me died. I realized that in their eyes, I was no longer a mother. I was no longer family. I was just someone who took up space. That night, I couldn't sleep. I stared at the ceiling and replayed my life in my mind. All the sacrifices, all the nights I stayed awake nursing sick children, all the dreams I gave up. Was this my reward? I didn't cry. I didn't shout. I didn't argue. I became silent. For days, I spoke less and less. I stopped explaining myself. I stopped trying to prove my worth. They didn't notice, or maybe they didn't care. Silence is dangerous when no one is listening. One morning, while everyone was busy with their phones and schedules, I packed a small bag, just a few clothes, my medicines, old photographs, memories they no longer wanted. I left the house quietly. No one stopped me. No one asked where I was going. I walked out like I had never existed. I went to a small town where my sister used to live. She had passed away years ago, but her old friend still remembered me. She helped me find a tiny room. It wasn't much, but it was mine for the first time in years. I ate without fear for the first time. I slept without feeling like a burden. Weeks passed. No calls. No messages. I wasn't surprised. Then one day, I did something they never expected. The house we lived in, it was in my name. My husband had transferred it to me long ago for my safety. No one remembered that. Or maybe they assumed I was too weak to do anything about it. I sold the house. I didn't do it out of anger. I did it out of self-respect. When the papers were signed, I felt lighter than I had in years. A week later, my phone rang. It was my son. His voice was shaking. Double quotes, Ma. Where are you? What is happening? For the first time, they were looking for me. I didn't shout. I didn't accuse. I just said, "You said I eat, but don't help. So I stopped eating from your table." There was silence on the other end. They begged. They apologized. They said they didn't mean it. But some words can never be taken back. I told them I was safe. I told them I was finally at peace. And then I hung up. I didn't go back, because respect should never have an age limit. Being old does not mean being useless. Being quiet does not mean being weak. And leaving does not always mean losing. Sometimes walking away is the strongest help you can give yourself. If you are listening to this story and you feel invisible, if someone has made you feel like a burden, remember this: you are not useless. You are not too old. And you deserve respect. This is not just my story. This is an untold story.